In our article, we are tackling the challenge of human use of natural resources. Humanity needs natural resources for nutrition, for housing. Any economic activity needs natural resources like raw materials, water, or land. The issue is that in the recent decades, we have increased our use of natural resources that dramatically that we are reaching our planetary boundaries. Think about issues like the climate crisis, the loss of biodiversity. Any comparable crisis is related to our use of natural resources. The issue now is that people have to become aware of this fact in order to be able to change their behavior, be it policymakers, be it businessmen, be it us as consumers. So while the concepts and indicators to measure and monitor resource use exist, we really need to translate these concepts and indicators and the results and trends into a language that anybody on the globe would understand in order to be able to change behavior. And that's what we are aiming for with the report series Resource Use in Germany, which our article is about. So if we talk about reporting and monitoring of resource use specifically in Germany, there are two main political strategies which build the framework for this. One is the sustainability strategy of Germany, and the second one is the resource efficiency program or progress, which really call for reporting and monitoring. Both of them are in line with the UN Sustainable Development Goals, of course. And in our article, we show how we thought about setting up a new report series which would complement this traditional type of reporting and monitoring, in the sense that it's perhaps not that technical, but rather brings across the information to readers. And not only bring across the information, but also inform and also motivate readers to become more responsible resource users and to change their behavior. And we do that by using a more innovative structure, at least to my understanding, and a more innovative graphic design, in the sense that we have 5 main chapters, as you would expect, but within the subchapters we have subtopics which we tackle at one double page each. So as a reader, you can choose, am I interested specifically in one subtopic? Then I hop directly to this double page. Or do I want to flick through the whole report and get an overview? Ideally, you read the whole report from the beginning to the end, but you don't have to in order to get more insights into the topic. So we are now in 2020 and we have 2 reports out there already, 2016 and 2018, and the next one is coming out in 22 only. So you still have some time to read the reports until the next comes out. What our learnings were, that the feedback from readers from different stakeholder groups was really great. They even called for such a report series in any country of the European Union, because it helps informing policy processes and NGO campaigns. Some issues we faced were that, of course, the broader the group of stakeholders you want to reach with the report series, the more difficult it gets, because they are interested in different aspects of resource use. So the question is really whom to address directly and whom indirectly. And our report series targets directly policymakers, policy advisors and researchers, and perhaps more indirectly the other groups. If you want to also embrace the other stakeholder groups, you would need additional communication formats like leaflets, like videos like this one here, or others. It will also be necessary to embed this report series into a specific communication or web strategy, like a web portal where you would propose the reader additional information on policy strategies, where you would provide the data and the figures as download, and so forth. But remember, it's not about this report only, it's about achieving a reduction of resource use in order to really tackle the global problems we're facing. And you really have to read this report in order to find out what's going on in Germany, if Germany is a front runner or still having to do some homework. So have a good read.